Hello everyone, this is Anitra, and I wanted to share with you some swaps I did for your paper pantry for the month of October. They're supposed to be sent out tomorrow, so I wanted to get a video in before I ship them off. And this month I signed up for quite a few swaps, and two of them were new groups that I haven't participated in at all. So the first one I did was Regan, and actually have worked with Regan on a design team for Papercraft Star, so I'm real familiar with the things she does. And oh, let me just show you. I'm not real experienced with like jewelry making or charms and things like that. And actually anything that I have done, I've learned from her, watching her YouTube and her Ustream tutorials. And I actually had made this, I don't really know what this is called, but this is a clasp here, and I just added different charms and different things, and this was right from one of her tutorials she's done. And I'll try and put the link on the description, because I have no idea how to do any of this, and I just learned it by watching. I learned it by watching her. I learned it by watching her tutorials. So that was cute. I thought that came out really super cute, and I have pictures of it on my blog too. But anyway, so I do like Regan's work, and so I wanted to participate in her altered domino swap. And this month she didn't give any theme. It was just to alter a domino any way you wanted. So I actually looked around the house and found 4 dominoes for my children, because they lose all those little things. And this one I just altered using some pattern paper from, where is it from? It is from Pink Paisley's London Market. And then I cut a little piece of scrap music sheet with some pinking shears and inked around the edges. And then I went over all of that with some glossy accents. And let's see, I purchased this little filigree type thing from Michael's. It came like a lot on a charm, and it was really inexpensive. And this, I added, I just bent it around the domino so it goes all the way around. And then I added a dragonfly charm that I had. And I just put some little pearls, those are Prima pearls, on top of the filigree, like that. And I adhered everything with the glossy accents. So, and this one I think I put some goop, I think it was called. So hopefully it stays. I'm pretty sure it will. It's pretty strong. And the back is just covered with some pattern paper and distressed around the edges. So there's this one. Oh, and I put a bail, which I didn't even know what a bail was. I had to look it up. And it's, let me show you in case there's others out there like me. A bail is just like a flat disc with like a little loop on the back. See? So that you can put like a flower, or in this case I did a domino, and you just adhere it to the back like that. And then you have something to thread something through to hang it or to hook it onto. So there's that one. And then the second one, I took a digital image that I found online, and I shrank it down in Photoshop. I resized it, and then I fussy cut it. Ooh, it's real blurry. Oh, she might not show up. She's coming out real blurry. But I fussy cut her, and then adhered her on top of some music sheet paper. And then I added some more Prima pearls, Prima flower. And this one I edged in vintage lace. And then the back I just put some more of the music sheet paper, and then the bail. So that's domino number 2. And for the third one I really went bulky on it. I put there we are. I put a charm I purchased from Discount Charms, and that's Drew Scott's Etsy store. I know he's what is he? He's Card of My Eye on YouTube, and he has a blog also named the same thing, Card of My Eye. And this was a button that I had to cut the shank off on the back, and again I used the music sheet paper. I distressed around the edges, and I I covered the whole thing with glossy accents, and then I just stuck the lace right into the glossy accent so it wasn't going to come off. And again, I used the vintage lace to edge around, put around the edge, and the back has some more pattern paper that I just distressed around the edges. So that was that swap, and I like the way these came out. I did, like I said, have a fourth one, but it didn't work out that great. It's, I don't know. I'll work with it. But so that one's staying behind. And another swap I joined that I wasn't really familiar with, and I was really intimidated because they look real artsy, and I'm more crafty than artsy, but it was the nail art swap. And this theme, that's hosted by Candice of KNC Lodge, and this month's theme was fall leaves. So this is what I came up with. I just stamped a tree, and this is a Stampin' Up stamp. I stamped it in craft chocolate chip and then embossed it using clear embossing powder. And I used the, I believe it's called the resist technique, where I stamp the different leaves in Versamark and then I emboss them with clear embossing powder. That way when I sprayed my mist, you could see the white outline from the envelope, because the envelope was originally white. Let's see. Oops. And so then the white outline pops up from, and the mist dyes the rest of the envelope. And I don't know what that was. And then I used Lindy's Stamp Gang mist, and I've actually never used them before. So I didn't know they came with the powder. I don't know if you can see, like, this is just powder in here. So they come like this with just the powder in there, and you're to add hot water and then shake it up, and that's how you make your mist. And so when I got them, I thought, oh, they're empty. But then I read, and all was well. So the mist I used were the Starburst mist, and they're called the Autumn Maple, or the Autumn Collection. I used Autumn Maple Crimson. That's this burgundy type one. And then I also used the Red Hot Poker Orange color. And this one is called Cattail Copper Brown. And that was a really pretty brown. There's those airplanes again. And this one is called Ponderosa Pines Olive. And that one, I didn't use too much of this one. But they're all the same. They're not different. Sorry about that. They're all the same. And in the back, I just misted them in case someone wanted to write, I don't know, return address, because I didn't really leave a lot of room on here, because I stamp with some Tim Holtz stamp, corner stamp, and then I put a little script in Baroque Burgundy just to, you know, break up all the color movement in there. But those are my two swaps that I've never participated in, and so, you know, I think I'm happy with them, and I'll probably give them another try. And then, yeah, I have time. I'm gonna get in another swap that I did was Johnny's swap, the Sew Crafty group. This month you were to make dish soap aprons, and she has a pattern that she sent out that we could use, and I just followed the pattern, and here's my mini apron. You're to use one everyday apron for your dish soap, and then make a holiday or fall or Christmas themed one. So this is my holiday or winter themed. It's got little hollies on it, and then the back is the same, and on this one it's kind of reversible, so you can do it that way or go all red. And it's really just this this shape. You just cut it out. I put batting in between, and then you put seam binding on the edges. And I suppose you don't have to sew it because it's seam binding and it covers up all the raw edges. I guess you could use fabric tack, and I'm sure they would come out just the same. I sewed mine though because I have a sewing machine, and well, why not? So those are the two I did, and I have 2 more swaps that I'm in, and I'll probably do another video for those, but that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back with another video. Thanks, bye-bye.